Self-discipline is the bridge between your goals and your success. But let's be honest, staying disciplined every day is easier said than done. In 365 Days with Self-Discipline, Martin Meadows shares daily doses of wisdom and practical advice to help you develop unshakable self-control and resilience. This book is a guide for anyone who wants to make self-discipline a way of life. In this audiobook summary by AudiblePages, we'll explore key lessons from all 365 entries, distilling the author's most powerful insights into actionable advice. You'll learn how to conquer procrastination, build mental toughness, and make consistent progress toward your dreams. By the end, you'll be equipped with a toolkit for daily self-mastery and long-term success. January. Building a strong foundation, the author kicks off the year by emphasizing the importance of starting strong. He discusses setting clear goals, creating morning rituals, and developing a mindset focused on growth. Each day, he provides strategies to help you establish the right habits for success. Think about how impactful your year would be if you laid a solid foundation from the start. The author teaches that the first step toward discipline is creating routines that set you up for a productive day. Create a simple morning ritual that primes you for success, like meditating, exercising, or reviewing your goals. February. Developing mental toughness in February. The author focuses on strengthening your mental resilience. He shares insights on pushing through discomfort, staying motivated, and overcoming challenges. The lessons in this month are about embracing discomfort as a part of growth. Consider how unstoppable you'd be if you mastered the art of enduring tough moments. The author teaches that mental toughness is about finding comfort in the uncomfortable. Challenge yourself daily to do something that's slightly uncomfortable, like taking a cold shower or tackling a difficult task first. March. Mastering time management. March is all about time management and prioritization. The author explains how to eliminate distractions, create focused work sessions, and use tools like the Pomodoro technique to stay productive. He emphasizes the importance of being intentional with your time. Think about how much more you'd accomplish if you used your time wisely. The author teaches that discipline with your schedule leads to greater freedom and success. Plan your day the night before, identifying your top 3 priorities and scheduling time blocks to work on them without interruptions. April. Cultivating Consistency. The author emphasizes consistency in April. He explains that discipline is less about intense bursts of effort and more about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. He provides strategies for staying consistent, like tracking your progress and rewarding yourself. Consider how powerful your habits would become if you stayed consistent. The author teaches that small, daily actions compound over time to create massive results. Use a habit tracker to record your daily wins. Seeing your streak grow can motivate you to keep going, even on tough days. May. Overcoming procrastination. May's theme is overcoming procrastination. The author shares practical tips for beating procrastination, such as the 5-second rule and breaking tasks into smaller steps. He emphasizes that action breeds motivation, not the other way around. Think about how much more productive you'd be if you took action immediately. The author teaches that the hardest part is starting, so the key is to build momentum. When you feel the urge to procrastinate, count down from 5 and take immediate action on your task, no matter how small. June. Developing self-control. In June, the author dives into self-control. He explains how to resist temptations, delay gratification, and make better choices. He introduces techniques like temptation bundling and creating barriers to unhealthy habits. Consider how much healthier and more focused you'd be if you mastered self-control. The author teaches that managing your impulses is crucial for long-term success. Practice delaying gratification in small ways, like waiting 10 minutes before indulging in a treat. This strengthens your self-control muscle over time. July. The power of focus. July is dedicated to enhancing focus. The author explains how to eliminate distractions, enter a flow state, and stay engaged in deep work. He shares tips for training your attention span, like setting clear boundaries and minimizing multitasking. Think about how efficient you'd be if you mastered the art of focus. The author teaches that single-minded attention is a superpower in today's world of constant distractions. Set up a dedicated workspace free from distractions and commit to a no multitasking rule during work sessions. August. Building self-awareness in August. The author highlights the importance of self-awareness. He discusses understanding your strengths, weaknesses, and triggers for bad habits. The author explains that self-awareness is the first step to self-improvement. Consider how much progress you'd make if you understood yourself better. The author teaches that self-awareness empowers you to make intentional choices. Journal about your daily experiences and reflect on what went well and what you can improve. This practice builds self-awareness over time. September. Embracing failure and learning. The author focuses on failure and learning in September. He explains that setbacks are part of the journey and that resilience comes from viewing failure as a learning opportunity. The author shares stories of famous people who turned failure into success. Think about how fearless you'd be if you embraced failure as a teacher. The author teaches that the road to success is paved with lessons from mistakes. After each failure, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Use the lessons to improve and keep moving forward. October. Practicing patience. October's theme is patience. The author emphasizes that discipline isn't about instant results, but about staying committed for the long haul. He provides strategies for staying patient, such as focusing on the journey and celebrating small wins. Consider how much more resilient you'd be if you practice patience daily. The author teaches that great things take time, and discipline requires a long-term perspective. Celebrate small victories along the way to keep your motivation high. Remember, progress is progress, no matter how slow. November. Setting boundaries. In November, the author discusses the importance of setting boundaries. He explains how to say no to distractions, protect your time, and create a balanced life. The author emphasizes that discipline also means knowing when to rest and recharge. Think about how much more balanced your life would be if you set firm boundaries. The author teaches that protecting your energy is essential for sustained discipline. Practice saying no to commitments that don't align with your goals. Use your time for activities that truly matter to you. December. Reflecting and planning for the future. The year wraps up with reflection and future planning. The author encourages readers to review their progress, celebrate their growth, and set goals for the next year. He provides tips for setting meaningful resolutions and staying disciplined in the long run. Consider how prepared you'd be if you started each year with a clear plan. The author teaches that self-discipline is a continuous journey of reflection and improvement. Set aside time to reflect on the past year. Write down your accomplishments, lessons learned, and goals for the year ahead. Practical advice and wrap-up. Martin Meadows' 365 Days with Self-Discipline is a comprehensive guide to mastering self-control, mental resilience, and productivity. By committing to daily discipline, you can transform your habits, mindset, and life. Remember, discipline is a skill that grows with practice, and every small step counts. Start today by implementing one strategy from the book. Whether it's creating a morning ritual, overcoming procrastination, or setting boundaries, each action brings you closer to your best self.